Okay, guys, welcome to the WASP GPS platform that we're going to be using for the SailGP WASP Pro Am. So obviously that's a competition where the pros are going head to head with the amateur sailors over the next month from September 14 through to October 12. Pretty exciting stuff. We're going to have a great prize on the end of it with 2 times spectator tickets to the SailGP event of your choice in Season 2. And also, to add to that, you will receive a ride for one on an F50. Thanks very much for SailGP, our partners. They're doing a fantastic job basically reinventing the sport, we believe, and we're very happy to be part of that journey with them. So let's have a look at the GPS platform, and this platform here has been developed specifically for our WASP sailors going forward. When we launch Race Hub in the next month or so, we're going to be looking at incorporating this. We're going to be running or looking to run monthly competitions with the GPS, and yeah, just engage the community even further. Means that if you're out there sailing on your own, there's always an opportunity to compete against somebody from anywhere around the world, and this is a really powerful platform to do it on. So this is really exciting for us, and we can't wait to get into it and use this next month to get used to the platform, to get everybody on it, and have a look at it. So if we look at it through here, we've got a few features here. Obviously, we've got when you first come to the homepage, which is gps-wasp.com. You'll see the top 10 results. You can click on more here and have a look at it. These are the latest session recordings, so I've been doing a bit of testing here. A few individuals have actually jumped on already and had a test, which is great, and I encourage everybody to get on the platform and test the platform for themselves. Create yourself a login and have a look at it. So yeah, you've got all of these over the top, your monthly top 10. Johnny Titchen down here, he's from Tasmania. He logged a session, so it's great to see. So we'll go into the next phase where we go in and log in and create an account. And as you can see up here, we've got our menu bar. So I'll go through these in a second, but you've basically got your rankings, your sessions, selected events. This is where the SailGP Pro-Am will be. Sorry, the WASP Pro-Am will be, where you click on that. And then obviously we've got the dashboard, where if you just click down on the dashboard, you'll be able to control all your profile and your spots, events, sessions, all of this sort of stuff. You can tag yourself in with friends and look at all your statistics and things like that. Really, really powerful platform, and very much looking forward to showing it to you. So we'll click over here and go to login. So if you've already created an account, this is how you'll start your session. So you go to login, and we'll have a look over here. And what we've got is we've got a standard login, and you can actually do it using any of these accounts here, which is really easy. So you can link it to your Facebook account, your Microsoft account, your Twitter account, Google+, LinkedIn. Really great, really simple, really easy. So if you do have an account, put your email address in, put your password in, and away you go. If you want to do this manually, you can go sign up now. We'll have a look at it here, and we'll go and sort out our sign up. So I can see here, look, I'm using Mark Ablett at Hotmail. So what I might do is I will create an account using sales@wasp.com. So I'm there, put my password in, confirm that password. Then you give a name and your surname. Now, we really want to make sure that we keep this to be your real name, because it's much easier to link back to when we actually pull the data and the results into Race Hub down the track, and also it will make it a lot easier when we're doing this competition with the Pro-Am to work out who's who. So please use your proper name. full data protection, security, everything on this. So don't stress too much. I'm going to use a bit of an alias here, but just because I've already created my own account. So my name's going to be Ned Flanders. So what you need to do now is you've got all of this, and what it wants to do is it obviously wants to work out whether you're a bot or something like that. So you need to verify your email. So click on the send verification code. This will then send that to an email, which I have on my other computer at the moment, just to keep it clear. And I will have a look at my inbox. And within a short period of time, there should be an email that'll come through to me that will be sending me a verification code. So just waiting, and I've got it here. So it sent me an email, sales at WASP, and my code is 644208. I click verify code. Perfect. I can click up here. This is just linked to Google, so I can save that password there. And now I want to go and create. So I'm going to go and create. Thinking, and here we go. And look at that. We're all good. So obviously full name, no nickname. This, you can change this at any time. So, you know, with this, I might change my name back if this is going to be my primary account. But for this purpose, we'll stay here. There's a few boxes that you're going to have to tick. So I am from Australia, if you can't tell because of my accent. I'm a male, culture, English, UK. Your date of birth, you don't necessarily have to put that in. These are really good ones here. So weight, so say I'm 90 kilos, 180. Chuck your sale number in here because that's really important, you know, for tracking. Let's have a look at my spots. So, you know, I'm in Australia. It's got lots of spots already added here. So I'm just looking at here, see if there's any spots. Oh, yep, there's Morty Alec. That's my local spot. And I will click down here and have a look at this. And I'm using the Lycosis GW60, which is a great little device, which is a great little watch. If your GPS doesn't come up here, just click mobile phone app and that'll be fine. Any sponsors, I can just click red there for agree to terms and conditions, and I will go register. Thank you for registering. I can now log on with the credentials that are provided. So very, very simple to set up your account there. Here I am, I'm logged in. Obviously with this, it's free. If you want to upgrade to premium, you can. It's just €6 a month. Premium's really cool. There's a lot of stuff in there that I think if you want to, you know, take your sailing to the next level, there's a lot of analytics that pulls off the tracks and mapping and speeds and things like that. There's a lot of different things that can be pulled out of that. But we're just using the free one, which is really good anyway. It's quite you know, straightforward and quite easy. So what I want to do now is I want to post a session. Okay, so I'm all logged in, I'm ready to go. I go to my sessions and I'm going to upload a track. All right. So what's going to happen here is I'm going to look at my track now. I've got a Velocitech, for example. Now the Velocitech itself is not necessarily supported fully by this as a file. Okay, so that's okay. We can go here and we go, let's submit. What it's done is it's gone, okay, I cannot accept these file types. So this is what they want you to use. Okay, really easy to transfer this over to a GPX file, which I suggest if you've got any device, just change it to the GPX file straight away once you actually have it. Some of these platforms actually have an export mode where you can actually export it as a GPX, not a VCC file, or, you know, if you're using Salmon or, you know, Atlas or any of these other ones, it's fine. But the idea of this is that we can actually support a lot of GPS devices. Nearly all the GPS devices you're going to be able to be supported. So what I'm going to need to go to here is go to GPS Visualizer. So I'll just Google it. So I'll click on here, GPS Visualizer. Now this is a really cool platform. It's really easy. I can do it. Now if you have a GPX file, or if you're using my Lycosis watch or anything like that, it's gonna submit it, it's gonna upload it, it's gonna be fine. But as we go here, let's have a look at this. We can look at this little drop down box and we go, all right, no worries. I need to put my VCC file into the GPS Visualizer, and I just click this little drop down, and I want to transform that to a GPX file. So I just go convert, thinking. Really straightforward way to do it. This is a really good platform. Now let's go up here. It goes, okay, I'll need to click to download that GPX data. You can see it's downloaded here. So I'll go back to my platform here, just drop that in, and submit. And we're away. So I was thinking. Here we go. Look at this. Got tick. As soon as the status tick is okay, we go, that's beautiful. I'm going to go and click and add this. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to add your spot name. So I'm going to just click in here. Let's have a look and see. Let's go to click. Then I add that. It's easy. Good. And then I'm going to go back down. And I want to post my session. What I might do first, actually no, I will post my session because the event's actually not open at the moment. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go, okay, this is great. Let's look at this and let's just click on the plus there. Go back to here. Got the mobile phone app. Let's put in a little bit of data here. Oh yeah, it was blowing 15 knots, gusting to 18, wind direction north. And then when you want to upload your track to the Pro-Am event, it will come in here. Now the event's not open at the moment, but I'll show you how you add the event, and once you subscribe to the event, it'll come in this little drop down box, and it's really easy. So when you upload your session, that's the last thing that you have to do, is just go to here and upload your track. So as you can see, it's pulled all this data for me. So, 10-second runs, blah, blah. This is all the averaging. So it's picked your 5 best 10-second runs, which basically gives you your top speed, okay? Because this is really to just make sure that it accounts for any spikes or anything like that. So that's how that works. Gives you a 100-meter run, 250-meter run, 500-meter run. Your nautical mile, what's your top speed over a nautical mile? So that's pretty impressive. Your average speed over an hour. So in the with the WASP, we're going to do an average speed over a half an hour, and basically see how much distance you've actually completed in half an hour. Awesome fitness challenge. Think Strava, think all these sort of things. Really, really cool. So that's really good. Let's go to add. Happy with everything on the session. Oh, now I've lost my thing here. So I added Morty Alec here, so that was really cool. And then obviously I was using a WASP 8.2. So those are the two areas that have to be highlighted. And as I said before, when the GPS Pro-Am is on, it'll be in this drop down, and you just add it to there, and then your session will be added really easily. So I click add, and it's thinking. And here we are. So our session's right there. That's really cool. And with all this sort of stuff, we can, look at this and see where all our sessions are and whatever. We only have one session. That's if you have basically a huge list of sessions underneath here and you want to filter it. Basically, you can filter all your sessions and do this. I want to just have a look at this one. So I'm going to click on the date. And here's my session, basically. See, I've got 16th of November 2019. This is an old track. Was at Morty Alec, using the WASP in 2020, using the 8.2. This will be removed, but it shows you what GPS you were using as well. Then it gives you all this cool data here. So basically that gives you your entire session and some really good data, and then it gives you a little map down here of your best 500 meter runs. So you can see what's going on there. As you can see down here, if you want to get more analytics and more data, you can upgrade to the premium version, but for this purpose, this is all you need to do. It's free, it's really easy to use, and you can do that. So that's all I need to do. I've uploaded my session. As you can see, this is the latest session. Ned Flanders has done 19.41 knots. That's the average speed. That's what they pull. That's what your top speed's going to be. Obviously, you got your max 2 second speed, but this average speed is really what we're looking at, because it really takes away any spikes in the systems or anything like that. So that's really cool. The next thing that I want to show you is I want to show you the events. So I click on the events here. All right, here's our event here. We've got the Pro-Am. All right, so I click on the Pro-Am, and then we look at this. So I've got our notice of race here. So here's the rules, eligibility of entry, fees. There's no fees. You know, this is what we're looking at. Venue, blah, blah, blah. Online, your local spot, and the scoring. So we look at the scoring and we go, there will be 3 disciplines. So you got average speed, fastest 250 meter run, and your half an hour average speed / distance that you've covered. So the participants will be scored in these 3 disciplines. So what that means is that your average speeds, we will get a ranking, basically. So ranked 1 through to 1,000, however many people enter this competition, we're going to rank you in that. And you will be scored just like a normal event, so 1 through to 1,000. Same thing for fastest 250 meters. So you might come 3rd in the average speed and 15th in the fastest 250 meter run. And then in the half an hour average, you might come 3rd. So then what you've got is you've got a score of 3, 15, and 3. We total those scores up, and that gives us our overall winner. So it's not just about going the fastest. It's not just about going covering the most distance. You've got to be good across all 3 to win this competition. So it's not about doing 26, 27 knots completely. You know, obviously really handy if that's what you're doing, but it's about that average over that 30 minutes. It's about being really, really fast over that 250 meter run, and then just calculating your top 5 speeds that you get to give you the best average speed that you can. So there's a lot there. There's no discards, and of course down here we've got the prizes. Now, what I want to let you guys know is if you have any problems whatsoever in uploading or doing things with your tracks, make sure you get onto the event contact info, which is sales@wasp.com. Okay? If you have trouble with that, just send me your track. Send me a picture of your session. Okay? So send me a picture of your GPS with your WASP in the background. Then I can verify it. This system automatically verifies what's going on. So if you're driving in the car, it's going to pick it up. If you're doing something completely random, it's going to pick it up, okay? So you will be called out if you are not doing the right thing, okay? So I need a photo of the WASP. I need a photo of your GPS, keeping that, because when we get to the end, if we have a really, really close tie or something like that, we're going to need to verify your session. So make sure you take a photo of what you're doing just to add that extra level of verification to it, okay? So that's pretty much it there. So what I need to do here is I want to subscribe to the event. So I'm going to subscribe to the event, and that just loads in and it goes, okay, I want to add that. So then I'll see if this actually works, but it might not, because the session hasn't actually, sorry, not the session, the event actually hasn't opened. So yes, it looks like I can't do that yet. But as I said to you before, when you go into it, you've got the event here. Subscribe to the event, upload your track, and then in the drop down menu, just select WASP Pro-Am, and it'll automatically shift your track across to that event. Okay, and that'll register you completely. So that's pretty much it, guys, and pretty simple. Look, it supports all GPSs, as long as you can transfer it into a GPX file if you have something that's outside of what this platform takes organically. But you can use anything. You use Garmin watches, you can use TomToms, you can use Atlas, Velocitech, Salmon, you know, any of these things, and then just make sure you pull your track. You've got the GPS visualizer platform here in the as a backup to basically you know, create your track into or convert your track into a GPX, and away you go, guys. Happy uploading. Can't wait to see this. Best prize in sailing. Let's get around it.